Duff and the effort?
I thought we played well. Well, we played well in spots, obviously well enough to win, but our defense was good. We hustled. A lot of guys contributed in a lot of different ways, especially on the boards. Nobody had a big night, but they all chipped in and hit some timely threes.
What was the point where Amari said he couldn't play that tonight?
Just right before going out, I knew it bothered him a little bit, but I didn't see him and talk to him, and he just kept trying to get weight on, couldn't do it, so we scratched him.
Any concern moving forward, how long this could last?
I don't think so, but I don't know that.
Three-pointer is a big story tonight, 16 threes. What was the key for the guys getting those open shots?
Well, I thought the ball movement was a little bit better. We could penetrate and got into the lane a little bit and kicked it out. And when you do that, you usually find good shots. And we turned down a lot of threes, too, that I thought that we could have done a little bit better job. But overall, the ball movement was good, and you find good shots.
In a stupid sort of way, do you learn something from playing without a player like that? I mean, you want him.
Well, yeah, obviously, you learn you can win.
Ball movement in terms of...
Yeah, well, we've done it different times of the year, so I'm not more concerned with that. I just this is a big win for us because without Amari and with the way we were going and everything involved, this is a good win.
Mike, what did you see from Wilson in particular? He hasn't exactly been playing that well the last few weeks, and step in at a time like this.
Nah, he played great, and I was hoping before the game when Amari wasn't there, people like Wilson and stuff would come out and have to do it, and the pressure would be off because Amari's not out there. So maybe it helps him to get his rhythm back. But he was big in the second half. I thought he played terrific.
Is there something different in his game than that had been missing the last couple of years?
Probably just more determined, more. I don't even have to ask him because Will's not. He won't communicate a whole lot, but you could just see getting more confident in his game, and we need him back to where he was. And tonight was a pretty good indication, especially the second half.
Mike, what's the status? Was hurt going out of last night's game, or when did you fire?
No, they told me earlier that his toe was bothering him early this morning, and we'll see, but should be okay. And then I saw him walk in. I'm thinking, okay, he's cool. And I walked in. They're just trying to put some weight on. Couldn't quite do it. And
is he day to day at this point?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I think so. Yeah. I think so.
Mike, do you see the progress in Moscow game?
Yeah. He had a big putback tonight. He had a rebound and putback, and he plays well. It's going to take him a while to be able not to foul all the time. But I thought he had a great game. And he does. Nobody works harder than him.
Landry gets the ball in the corners like that in those situations. Are you starting to think now this is where we want the ball to be in this situation?
Well, yeah. Well, he's the #1 3-point percentage shooter in the fourth quarter. Now, somebody told me that, so don't blame me if it's not true. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good stat for a rookie.
Coach, a bit of a strange game for Gal. Only 5 shots with no Amari, which is kind of strange before the game, you would say. Is it not maybe being aggressive enough, not being at the right place, or it's just a matter of him passing out good shots?
Well, sometimes they're not leaving him. If they got to choose, they stay on him, and other guys are open, and that's fine. We got a bunch of shots up, and we shot not great, but sometimes the game just flows that way. As long as you don't force stuff and the ball moves over the course of about 10 games, everybody will get their right number of shots.
Yeah, I think it might have happened on that Ron Artest play when I was running down court and didn't see him. I think that's when it happened.
Going forward, Wednesday?
Yeah, hopefully. Get treatment tomorrow and a few days of rest, so I'll be able to get some pretty good treatment the next 3 days, so I should be ready to go by Wednesday.
At what point before the game where you knew you just couldn't go? What was it like, the feeling in your foot?
It's last night after the game, I felt sore. Woke up this morning. I tried to put a little pressure down. I couldn't put any pressure on the toe. I came in this afternoon and got some treatment. The trainers took me through a few tests, and it was extremely sore. So from that point, I knew I couldn't go.
Like a turf toe? Anybody use that term?
It's not exactly turf toe, but it's just hard to put pressure down. And I'm pretty sure it'd be extremely, tough to run and jump on it. So
here's the big toe.
Yeah. Yep.
Is your thought of, with just one game before the break, you have a nice long rest, and
it's gonna be great for us if we can. We got a game Wednesday against Atlanta. It's gonna be a tough game. That's the last game before the break, so we can go into the break on a good note if we get that win, and get a great rest for the second half of the year.
But for you personally, to maybe shut it down for one more.
That's gonna be great. Being able to get this rest is gonna be phenomenal for myself. Really get myself back in top shape. So been lifting weights a lot and really staying strong. So it's going to pan out.
What about the All-Star game, Amari, though, with this toe injury or moving forward? Could this jeopardize playing time with that?
Well, hopefully I'm 100% by Wednesday, and if I am, then the All-Star game will be a go. But if not, then I probably won't play as much.
Are you going to have any tests on it? Are you going to have any tests on it? Do you have to have it,
No, the trainers took me through a few tests earlier, and I wasn't able to go tonight, so treatment tomorrow, 2 days after that, so I should be ready to go by Wednesday.
Amari, you showed a lot of emotion tonight on the bench and reactions to various guys scoring. Kind of explain what you were going through and why so much emotion?
Oh, man, I almost had a heart attack out there. I was telling the coaching staff, I don't see how they do it, because the game was so emotional, and players were playing hard and playing great, and it was a big game for us. And we understood the magnitude of the game, so my emotions came out a lot there from